How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. It is Friday, Good Friday, I think they call it. Good Friday. And I got the day off. And I ran my shipment down to the post office and just got a phone with my cousin. Happy birthday. She'll see this late, but today was her birthday. We talked for like an hour. And I miss her. She is a eBay person too. And she sells clothing like I do. She sells a lot of stuff, but her main thing is clothing also. And so anyway, her and I had a big long talk for about an hour. And I wish she lived down here in Florida because her and I would go thrifting all the time. So Mom is out this week. She's going to a conference thing down in Orlando. And so I thought I'm going to do a little challenge today. I'm going to run in here with $100. I went back to the city rescue mission. I scored real good last week. So I'm going to run in here with $100 and I'm going to buy all the high quality clothes I can get. And I'm not going to film in there, but I'm going to run there real quick. And then in a second, you'll see me, which will be like 2 hours from now. And I'm going to look up all the clothing and I'm going to write down my list price of what each one sells for. So I'm going to see roughly how much $100, how much it'll retail for. Of course, that'll be gross retail. It won't be like fees and all that. And it won't be my net profit, but it'll be how much did I list? How many listings did I put up and how much gross retail sales would have been. So anyway, let's go. Later. For you, it's probably about 3 seconds or less. For me, it's about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And yeah, about an hour. I scored, I spent 79, can you see that? Yeah, there you go. Spent 79.07. I got 34 shirts and, well, I got 34 total. And I think I got one pair of jeans. Let me see. I got 3 blouses, 3, 9, 29, 30. Yeah, I got 34 total. I got 3 blouses, 1 pair of jeans, and then, so what is that? 30 t-shirt. Oh, here, let me just break it down for you so make it easy. I got 3 blouses for women's, 2 white men's shirt, 1 white men's shorts. And when I say, let me take the white back, those are the tags. So 2 men's shirts, 1 shorts, another pair of 6 pair of shorts, 20 shirts, 1 t-shirt, and 1 pair of jeans. So anyway, 34 total, and I got 79.07 in them. So, I'll show you guys, it's my coffee. I'll show you guys when we get home here in a minute, and I'll show you what tags I looked for and what I found. And some of the brands have been selling really good for me, and kind of go over and everything. So I'm heading home. My wife's had a migraine all week. She's got, I don't know, she had something pinched or something, so it's all better now. She's feeling better. She hit me up and said, could you grab me some snacks? So that means my wife's feeling better. So anyway, it's about 2 o'clock. I'm going to head home. I'll finish this at home so you guys can see the brands up close of what I bought. And thanks for coming along. So I was not going to come over here, but today was 50% off day. Thank gosh I did. So awesome. See you in a minute. All right, everybody, we're back home. Or should I say I'm back home? I don't know where you guys are. So anyway, I'm going to pull them out of the bag. Like I said, I got 34 of them. And we'll kind of go through them real quick and show you what I picked up, what I sell real well. It's mainly what everybody has been selling. And yeah, I'll just show you what I look for. I scored, where are these? First one up. Let's see. Oh, tried some Wrangler. I've been selling the Wrangler shirts. The vintage Wrangler shirts, the old striped ones, I call them Garth Brooks look. They are selling really well. I made good money on them. I picked up one. You guys might have not seen the video yet, But I picked up a vintage stripe one, and I took I think a $15 or $18 offer, and I had $3. My cost average in this is $2.49 for everything. So got some little khaki vintage, or not vintage, khaki Wrangler shorts. Man, today was great. 50% off day. Here is a Tommy Hilfiger, size 38. I tried to get some bigger sizes, like 36s through up. I try not to go under that because I feel like, and no, don't judge me, but I just don't feel like there's a big market for the lower ones. That's just me. So I haven't bought Wrangler shorts, so let me know if you guys are doing well with Wrangler shorts. The Wrangler jeans, the Wrangler shirts, I do pretty good. So yeah. Roundtree and York I've been selling a lot of lately, and they had some Roundtree and York shorts, and still had the tags on them. And what size were they? Size 40, and $2.49. So yeah, I'll take those with tags. Next one. Oh, just dropped the whole bag. Next one's a pair of khakis. These might have been a mistake. I think I thought these were something else. They're by Timber Creek. I did not look these up, so these might be a hit or miss. I thought they were Wrangler. I was grabbing them. Hang on a second. Oh, you hear me straining my oldness coming out? I thought those were Wrangler, but I guess they were Timber Creek. I might have to look those up. Those might be a dud, so I'm not sure. Then I scored another Roundtree and York shirt, and yeah. And if you're wanting to know what Roundtree and York look like, they're very simple. You can't miss it. Roundtree and York right in your face. I do like them because they put the tags right there, large. I buy large and above. I don't buy anything below that. I used to buy petite, large, and all that. I just don't think they sell. So for me, large or better is what I aim for. Plus sizes I sell real well on. So if you see plus size clothing, do not pass on it. Sometimes even if it's unbranded and it's really nice, I'll pick it up because they still sell. So I've been selling the Roundtree and York, so I picked up another Roundtree and York khaki shorts. These are a pretty good size. These were 50W, which I assume is wide. So those will pay. Plus size clothing sell a lot better. There's just not a lot of them out there that look nice. And me being a little bit bigger guy, yeah, a little bit. Who am I fooling? Anyway, it's hard to find good clothes in your size and all that. Nike, Polo, and all that. I'll buy Polo shirts in Nike. I'll buy athletic stuff in Nike. I usually pass on shoes unless there's certain shoes. I used to just buy all the Nike shoes, which are easy. You can look up on the little number on there. But I found out Nike shoes are so saturated they just don't sell. Lucky Brand is a brand that I sell really good on dress shirts and stuff. So I'm going to try a couple t-shirts. Let's see. These are Lucky Brand t-shirts. These might be duds. I don't know. We'll try. Here's one I looked up. And who is this? It wasn't a super strong sell-through rate, but it was new. And it's ANU. Anu. I just thought it was really pretty. It was like one of my glass grabs. I don't think it had a really high sell-through rate, like maybe 10 or 15%. But most of my stuff is somewhere between, I try to stay around 20, 25 and higher. But a lot, that is kind of how my market is where I'm at. There's not a lot of 100% sell-through rates and stuff. They're out there here and there, but you know, if you're buying like a lot, it's hard to find those. Bread and butter, Nike, Polo. This one's a nice one, man. I like this one. Nike, can't miss it. I learned that it's called a silk screen tag. Silk screen, I think they called it. And that is a good way to, somebody posted the other day, that is a good way to tell if you, like concert t-shirts and stuff, if you see one of these on there, a silk screen tag, it's not vintage. Vintage tags had the actual tags in them. And I, being from the 70s, will tell you that is 100% true. Because I used to buy concert t-shirts. I wish I would have kept them all because they were probably worth a fortune. But we didn't have, so they probably didn't even do it like them. No, Lucky Brand. They didn't do silk screen. They had tags in them. And I do not like tags on my neck. So I would cut them out. Now that those concert t-shirts are out there, they're probably peed off that I cut all those tags out. So anyway, but that's how you tell a vintage concert t-shirt. Most of them will have tags and not the silk screen. So if you see a silk screen, it's out. And then they have double stitch. They have single stitch at the bottom and on the sleeves. And somebody posted the other day a video on that. I just watched it. But right here, this stitch here. Usually it's a single stitch. It's not double. It's not two lines. It's one. That's usually a good sign that you probably have a vintage concert shirt or something. So, something to learn. Little Holloway I'm going to try. I didn't look this up. I thought this said Callaway. That's why I grabbed it. So, Holloway, I did not look it up. Get on to me if I got that wrong. So, Holloway might not be a good brand. I saw Holloway. I was thinking Callaway in my head. I didn't bring my list in, so Mom will slap me when she sees me next. But, yeah. Caitlin, God, I forget her last name. Caitlin Lane's channel. She buys Old Navy stuff. So I did think this one was a nice one, so I bought that. I'm gonna try a little Old Navy. She said that was her big bread and butter last year. So one thing to look at, everybody, is sell-through rates. If sell-through rate is one thing, you know, but if you have an item and it's selling for you left and right, and it has a low sell-through rate, continue to buy it. I mean, it turns into money. That's great. Little polo, Ralph Lauren. Many people have talked about this little pony. Big ponies, yes, all the time. Yeah, this one's a U.S. Polo Association. But you could usually tell a polo Ralph Lauren or a polo one by this little polo person. So anyway, what else? Let's see. Go through these quicker. You guys have been on here for a while. Croft and Barrel I do real good. The Resale Brothers sell Croft and Barrel a lot too. I do a lot of Croft and Barrel. I do mainly men's clothes, but these saw these in women's, so thought I'd try these. And yeah, do real good. What else I got? I was so happy when I went over there and they were 50%. I was like, yes. Glad I drove over today. Little Tommy Bahama. And this one definitely needs straightened out. Tommy Bahama, you can usually tell they have this. They look very quality clothes. They'll have like colorful ones and all that. But in case you don't know what a Tommy Bahama, that will be the tag on most of them. Pretty simple. Tommy Bahama. You can kind of spot a Tommy Bahama. It just feels Caribbean when you see it. You're like, oh, that might be a Tommy Bahama. And it looks very quality, all of them do. That one's a little wrinkly, but most of them are like top notch when you see them. I'll steam that one, straighten them out. Another one is really good, Brooks Brothers. I sell a lot of Brooks Brothers t-shirts. And, or t-shirts, dress shirts. And really nice quality. I think a lot of people that work in the, I don't know what you want to call it, suit and tie market, suit and tie cut careers, you know, dress up. They usually love Brooks Brothers, stuff like that. Here's a I think this one is, it's not hold me to it, but I think this is a vintage Tommy Hilfiger. So I picked it up. I do really good with the Tommy Hilfiger stuff. It's a little bit saturated now, but as long as they're selling, I'm gonna keep buying them. When I start getting too many of them, then I'll back off. But till then, if people want to keep buying them, I'm gonna keep putting them up there. Let's see what else. I looked this one up. Claudia Nuzzi. Not insane great sell-through rate, but fits my matrix. Make sure to check yours. You know, if you're trying to be 50% sell-through rate or higher, then that won't work for you. But if you're like me, try to stay around 20-25%, then yeah, that works great. So it's all about what you set up as your business. Let's see. I'll do some of these. Another Brooks Brother real quick. Brooks Brother. Just nice shirts. I love Brooks Brothers shirts. I just think they look great. I don't want to wear them. I'm not a suit. I used to be. I used to have to dress up and all that. Hager I do real good for. In case you want to see Hager real quick, there's Hager. And they do good. Again, large or bigger, that's all I buy. You buy what you want, but that's my matrix. Another one, LL Bean, I do really well with. Just another, it's like Brooks Brothers, really nice quality shirts. Let's see what else we got here. I also try to stay away from super plain stuff. Another Brooks Brother. I try to look at clothes like what they be wearing for. So if you're like suit and tie type clothes, real nice dress clothes, I'm like, what's going to be acceptable in a board meeting? So if it's all crazy colors and all that, they're probably not going to wear that to a board meeting. So, you know. Now, here's one. This one was Croft and Barrel. This one is very warm. Reminds me of a lumberjack. That's the best way to explain it. And, yeah, people are going to buy those. So, jeans I'm kind of in and out on. I buy some jeans. I wait till they sell, and then I buy some more jeans. And these are LL Bean jeans. LL Bean's usually pretty easy. They're really easy on the shirts, but on the thing, you got to kind of look for them because they're kind of hard to see. But once you get up close, you can say, oh, that's an LL Bean. So, what else we got? I'm gonna hustle here. We got to hurry up. You guys are probably done listening. Roundtree and York, another one. Back up a little bit so you guys can see a little better. We'll speed run the last ones here. Roundtree and York. What's this one? This one I think I looked up. Yeah, I hadn't seen this before. It had a pretty decent sell-through rate for me. Again, look them up, Monte Carlo. And I just like the color of it. I thought it would sell. I live down in Florida, so naval stuff is pretty big. But when you're on eBay, it really doesn't matter where you live at. I mean, somebody in California could want your shirt. It does help the closer you are to an area. For especially if they're expensive stuff. Clothing is not that big, but if you're shipping like a 8-pound package, shipping it from Florida to Florida is going to be a lot cheaper than Florida to California. I tried this one. I'm not sure on this one. It's Croft and Barrel. It's kind of a solid color. I don't know. And let's see what we got here. Let's do these real quick. Adidas. Tried Adidas. I've sold Adidas 2XL. These are kind of bread and butter. My wife got her a bag. The lady gave her a bag. It says recycle. So I'll give that to my wife. This one I looked up and a decent sell-through rate. Fila, of course. It kind of reminds me vintage. So I said Fila is good. This one is probably a Brooks Brother. I can just tell by the look of it. And I was wrong. It's Roundtree and York. Let's see what else we got here. Wrangler. I sold, this is the one that I kind of sold the other day. I call them Garth Brooks one. They look kind of old Garth Brooks 90s look to the Western. I buy those. Those do real well. Another Tommy Bahama. These are kind of wrinkly today, but usually Tommy Bahama is like real quality looking without the wrinkles. And oh, my wife's coming out. Hey, hon. My timer's cooling off. Will you pull it out for me? Or all right, just leave it in. I'll be right back. Cooking myself a steak. I was going to grill it out, but I decided not to. Arizona, in case you want to look. Arizona jeans I do real good, so I'm going to try an Arizona shirt. And let's see. This one I don't know about. This is kind of my iffy ones. I did look it up. It had a decent sell-through rate. It's called Unique. I don't know about this bicycle. I don't know if that's their logo or what, but it's a red shirt. We'll see. I'll let you guys know on that one. I don't know if that's going to sell good or not. We'll find out. Hey, you got to take some chances sometimes. Here's the problem. A lot of times buyers will get so scared to buy stuff. It's really it's kind of weird. Another Brooks Brothers. These just sell. Brooks Brothers shirts are kind of nice, man. They just do well. And two more, and I'll let you guys go. Sometimes you just got to take some chances to see. Here's a chance. Lane, or God, I'm messing her name up. Sorry if I do. Caitlin, I want to say it's Caitlin Lane. Do not hold me to that. But she says she's doing real good with Old Navy, so I bought an Old Navy dress shirt. We'll see how that goes. And last on the list, and I'll give the bag to my wife. I'm going to say it is Brooksburg. Nope. Hugo Boss. In case you don't know, Hugo Boss. There you go, little striped dress shirt. So, all right, not bad. About an hour, roughly about an hour maybe. I was in the store, and 34 of them. I could have made it faster, but I made like 2 or 3 loops, and 34 of them. I think I said I spent $79.07. So not bad. All right, I'm gonna go eat a steak. I was gonna grill it out, but then I didn't feel like doing it, so I threw it in the oven. I'm gonna try to bask it in the juices and see how that goes. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll let you know how some of those sell. Later.